welcome to the Radicata Nutrition Kitchen. This week I want to share with you a recipe called the Easy Plantain Bread because it's bread made with plantain and the recipe is super easy. So what's not to like about that? So this recipe is on page 340 of the second edition of my book, Digestive Health with Real Food. And the reason why I created this recipe is because a lot of people with gut issues may be sensitive to different grains, and most breads are made with grains. So it's not that easy to find a grain-free bread option. So this is what you've been looking for. And it only requires 3 ingredients. It's really easy to make. You don't need any leavening agent or specific baking skills. Of course, the result is a little bit different than regular bread because it's made with different ingredients, but it's really amazing. You can have slices of bread like that. How interesting is that? So the key ingredient in this is plantains. You can usually find them. I can find them at my, not all, but some regular grocery stores in the produce section. Sometimes you may want to go into a more kind of a specialized grocery store to find them. They make, like bananas, they can come on all colors of the spectrum, I mean for bananas and plantains, from green to yellow to really brown and black. So the riper they are, the sweeter it will be. The greener they are, the more starchy they will be. So depending on your taste preferences, you can choose your plantains accordingly. For banana bread, I prefer more greener, starchier plantains, but it's up to you. If you like kind of a sweeter taste, the riper ones will work just as well, and in terms of digestibility, both can work just as well. And then so for 1 plantain, you will need 2 eggs. I forgot to get the eggs out, but 2 eggs for 1 large plantain. And that's basically it. You blend that with a hand blender until you get a homogenized texture. And then you just put a little bit of coconut oil or butter in some kind of baking dish. And you bake it in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. And then you can cut it and slice it very easily. So this is kind of a triangle, and I cut it in half in this way, and you can use it like you would use any other bread. You can spread some butter, some nut butter, some ghee. It works well for a breakfast or a snack. You can also use it, and you can make it any shape you like, that's just the way I make it. But you can also use it to make sandwiches with eggs and all of that. If you don't tolerate egg, at the bottom of page 340, there's also a variation to use gelatin and make this plantain bread egg-free, in addition to being grain-free and gluten-free and dairy-free. So that's it for the recipe for this week, the easy plantain bread on page 340. I'm Aglaé Jacob, a registered dietitian and the author of the book Digestive Health with Real Food. If you know anyone with gut issues, and also an additional layer of having issues following any kind of healing plan, especially because of cravings or difficulty making those diets fit into their lifestyle, or maybe because it caused a complicated relationship with food. All of these extra layers that make healing so much more complicated, because healing is not only at the physical level, it's not only about the food we eat, it's also about our mind and our thoughts and our heart and our emotions. So that's what I love doing, combining all of these things to help you move further along on your healing journey so that you can move on to living a full life. All right, so that's what I wish to all of you. Have a good rest of your week. Take care.